I'm making a quick video in regards to a Volvo XC60 2010. If you have to replace the power steering pressure hose. Pretty much you have to come in here, you have to remove the battery and the casing, and once you get there you'll be able to see the power steering pump, and that's the hose. I just replaced it. But I couldn't find anybody that posted this, so I didn't know how it worked for anybody who wants to do it themselves. This is the hose that came out. I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 screws all together. Well, 6 bolts. And I used regular, but I think these are all metric, but these all work. I use a 5/16, and you find out whatever matches in metric. 5/8, and there is a 10 millimeter here, and this is a T40. Yeah. Pretty much it was a bear trying to get out. Just this part trying to get it over the frame. Everything else was pretty much easy. I loosened these. Let me show you what I loosened up. This is what it looks like. Can you see that? It looks like underneath. I loosened the bolts here. I got this all loosened out of the way so that you could move it. And I also disconnected it up top from the power steering pump. And the hardest part in getting it out or putting it in, I don't know if you can see this, but that, where is it? This bend goes over the frame here, and it takes some maneuvering, but you can do it. Pretty much I got this out coming forward, but it was a minute just trying to get this section out that comes from the that goes to the rack. But putting it back in on the opposite side, of this, I don't know if you can see it right below the exhaust. There's 2 bolts here that connect to the hangers. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty much, see if I can back up. There's just 2 bolts, and this bracket comes off. And what I did, the part that connects to the power steering, I put everything through here, and then I fed everything forward. And it was easier coming this way, putting it back in, than it was getting it out. But just to give you an idea of what you're going through, it can be done. It's not easy, and I was doing it on the ground. If you got a lift, it takes all the work out of it. But I was just making this in case anybody's wondering. I think there's six bolts all together, and I'm just making it because the price on these things aren't cheap. They range anywhere from, I think I ended up paying $337 for this, but it went all the way up at the dealership to like $400 some odd dollars. Some went up to $500. They did have some off-market parts, but I didn't want to take the chance of it not fitting. So I just, I think I went to the dealership. We're having $100 off, so I took that option. But pretty much that's what it is. And you just disconnect everything up here, down the bottom, and then the whole thing is just trying to maneuver and getting it out. And there's you have to take this off. There's a bolt here, and then there's another bolt right behind it, and that's the only thing that holds the top part. But I'm just making this because I couldn't find any other videos to at least give you an idea of what you got to go through to take this thing off. All right, that's it.